Hi there, students. Accountability. Okay, accountability is being able to give an answer, a satisfactory reason why you acted in a certain way, why you did a certain thing. I think in business nowadays, accountability probably goes further than being able to explain. I think it includes explaining the things you didn't do or the things you didn't take into account, and thinking about your obligations as a business. I think accountability nowadays is part of business ethics. So, for example, one of the reasons global warming is occurring at such a rate is there is no accountability over the emissions of CO2 into the atmosphere. So people just pump CO2, carbon dioxide, into our atmosphere, and nobody takes responsibility for it. There's no accountability. There's a total lack of accountability. Okay? Nobody is taking responsibility. There is nobody to say why this is being done, why this is happening. There is no one to take the responsibility for this. So accountability is talking about the obligation of an individual or a business to explain its activities and to act in a responsible way. Accountability is talking about being responsible. Not just thinking about your profit, but thinking about stakeholders and the world in general. So accountability, you explain your activities, you take responsibility for them, and you need to show the results of your actions clearly. I think many managers in business nowadays don't take risks because of the question of accountability. If something they take a risk and something goes wrong, they will be responsible. But accountability goes further than that, because maybe there are risks that you should take. So he was overcautious and maybe accountable for being overcautious. This excuse when somebody says, I killed these people because I was only obeying orders. There needs to be some accountability. It's very easy just to blame the boss of the organization, but we all have our individual accountability. We need to think about what we are doing and the possible results of it, but on a much more global scale. Public officials very often are not responsible for the results of their actions, or they claim that they are not. And accountability would be holding accountable, saying you're responsible, you're liable to public officials for their actions and the results of their actions. Let's see, an employee of a company can't just go round spending company money willy-nilly. There needs to be some accountability, some justification why they have spent this money. But I think this general idea of accountability is talking about acting in an ethical, responsible way, not being negligent, and thinking about our actions and the possible consequences of them. this unbridled consumerism that we have nowadays has no accountability. People say that the only thing that's important is making money. But clearly there are other things that are more important than making money. And there needs to be accountability over these things. The problem of the environment, I think, is mostly a question of accountability. And if a person or a group was specifically responsible for this, then I think maybe our environmental problems would lessen, although they won't go away quickly. Okay? So, accountability, acting ethically, not being negligent, yeah, assuming responsibility for something, your answerability for something. Okay? So, accountability. This is a business word. I think it's probably slightly formal, maybe 6 out of 10. I guess you could use it in an informal conversation, but it needs to be an informal conversation in a business context. Okay? Yeah, the context needs to be business. It's a brilliant word to use if you're writing a formal essay or a report or something like that. This is a lovely word. Yeah, accountability is a business word. Yeah, it's talking about responsibility and ethics. So, anyway, enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Think about your accountability for the things that you do, for the things that you consume. Bye-bye.